We are learning how a chance encounter made a difference in someone's life. It's a story you'll only see here on News 3. And Marc Lovicott joins us to explain Pete's angel. Mark.
Yeah, pretty neat story, Eric. That angel visited Pete while he was working his volunteer shift at St. Mary's Hospital. Said at that time he just didn't feel right. He had no idea he was just minutes from death.
You hate to use the word fate, but so many things had to happen that day to keep me here.
You can imagine it would take a big feat to be called someone's guardian angel, but it's the title very appropriately given to Amy Scherer, HR manager at St. Mary's.
And happened to be walking by at that time.
Because if it wasn't for her and a random trip down the hall, her friend, Pete Gehrke, would likely not be here to thank her.
First thing I do is the money for the gift shop.
Gehrke's day started normal. He usually volunteers at the information desk. On May 18th, he was carrying money from the gift shop to the volunteer center.
Was walking up the ramp there past cardiac, and I couldn't seem to catch my breath. So I waited a little bit, walked a little bit farther. There's a bench sitting there, and I sat down. I couldn't go any farther.
He's always up and moving, and he looked distressed, and so I went over and asked him if he was okay.
I said, I can't, what did I say? I can't catch my...
You can't breathe.
I couldn't breathe. He ran me into ER. When I got there, there's like 6 people on me right away.
I was afraid he was going to die. That's all I kept thinking.
And that's about the last thing Gehrke remembers.
I had congestive heart failure.
44 days in the hospital. He's now just about fully recovered, but he constantly thinks back to what could have happened if he wasn't at St. Mary's, and if not for his friend Amy, who just happened to be walking by.
But I'd have been dead if she wouldn't have just run me right down there. I don't know how you knew how to do that, but you did. So she'll always be special to me. She'll be a guardian angel.
It's probably bonded us for life.
I would think so, certainly.
Yeah, more and more so.
Wherever you are or whatever happens to us as we go through this, I'll not forget you, I'm sure.
You either.
Anyway, thank you.
Pete jokingly calls Amy his girlfriend, and it is just fine with Pete's wife, Carolyn. She says Amy saved her husband's life, and she is eternally grateful for what she did that
I'm
day.
sure she has no problem with
Not
that
at all.
whatsoever. But, you know, joking aside, this was a serious situation, congestive heart failure.
Yeah, it's real serious, and was very serious in Pete's case. In essence, this is a condition which the heart just can't pump enough blood to the body's organs. It can interfere with breathing and can also affect the kidneys. Again, Pete's was a very serious case. Doctors say he was within just about 2 minutes from death, so a very serious condition. And even after all of that, Pete says he's going to come back. He's finishing rehab in just a few, I think just after this week he'll be done. He's going to come back to St. Mary's and keep volunteering.
That's a great place to be.
It's a good place to be. That's what he kept saying to me today. Yep.
You bet. What a great story.
Yeah.
Mark, thanks for sharing that
You
with
bet.
us. We appreciate that.